Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses women self-help groups, says government constantly working for women's prosperity. Centre accuses opposition of playing spoilsport, deplores opposition parties for disrupting parliament proceedings. Lovelina Borgohain reaches Assam to a hearty welcome. Chief Minister presents her with 1 crore rupees, offers her a job. Ganga Prasad takes over as new governor of Manipur. Chief Minister N. Biren apprises him of state socio-political scenario. And railways to introduce toy train service in Arunachal Pradesh. Other new projects on the cards. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Hansraj, and now the stories in detail. National news first. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has today said the opportunities are increasing for women in the country and the government is working with full sensitivity for their education, health, nutrition, vaccination and other needs. He said women are being provided the facilities like house, toilet, electricity, water and gas. The Prime Minister said this while participating in the Atmanirbhar Nari Shakti Se Samvad through video conferencing. He said the government is constantly creating an environment from where women can make villages prosperous. Modi said when his government came, there were crores of women who did not even have a bank account, and the centre first started a massive campaign to open Jan Dhan accounts. On the occasion, the Prime Minister released capitalization support funds to the tune of 1,625 crore rupees to over 4 lakh self-help groups.
उद्यमशीलता का दायरा बढ़ाने के लिए आत्मनिर्भर भारत के संकल्प में अधिक भागीदारी के लिए आज बड़ी आर्थिक मदद जारी की गई है। फूड प्रोसेसिंग से जुड़े उद्यम हो, महिला किसान उत्पादक संघ हो या फिर दूसरे सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप, बहनों के ऐसे लाखों समूहों के लिए 1600 करोड़ रुपए से अधिक राशि भेजी गई है।
In more national news, the union government today raised questions over the unruly behavior of the members of opposition parties in the monsoon session of Parliament. Addressing a press conference in New Delhi today, Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur said the opposition should ask for an apology from the nation for its unruly behavior in the Rajya Sabha. He said anarchy was the agenda of opposition in Parliament. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi questioned the opposition allegations that bills were passed in Din. He said the government continuously approached the opposition to ensure smooth functioning of both the houses, but the opposition parties were adamant to not allow the house to function.
अराजकता ये विपक्ष का एकमात्र एजेंडा रहा। ना जनता का हित, ना टैक्स पेयर के पैसे की फिक्र और ना ही संवैधानिक मूल्यों की गरिमा की फिक्र थी।
Moving on to the northeast now. In Assam, the government today informed the assembly that in the coming days the state will generate 2,941 kilowatts of electricity per day. Taking part in a discussion on the power sector, Minister of Industries Chandra Mohan Patuari said the APDCL has collected revenues amounting 735 crore rupees in just 1 month. Altogether, 31 members, both from the opposition and treasury benches, joined the discussion, who included Durga Das Boro, Mrinal Khoika, Hemango Thakuria and Sharman Ali. They suggested, among other things, setting up of a power commission and introduction of a prepaid power selling system. Still in Assam, the state government today felicitated Tokyo Olympics bronze medalist boxer Lovelina Borgohain at a special event at Kalakshetra, Guwahati. Attending the program, Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma presented a cheque of 1 crore rupees to the boxer. He offered her the job of a deputy superintendent of police. Dr. Sarma announced that the state government will extend 1 lakh rupees per month to Lovelina till the Paris Olympics. Moreover, a sports project will be set up in Lovelina's village. In a speech, Lovelina expressed her gratitude to the people of Assam for all the love and support they have extended to her. Earlier in the day, when she reached Guwahati, Chief Minister Sarma welcomed her at the airport. Union Youth Affairs Minister Anurag Thakur today presented 22 National Youth Awards. Commemorating the International Youth Day 2021, the minister gave away 14 awards for the year 2017-18 and 8 awards for 2018-19 to the youth and organizations for national development and social service. Speaking on the occasion, Thakur appealed to the winners and youth to follow high aspirations with a right attitude, which can help them reach a high altitude of success. He said this will accelerate and achieve the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. He said technological interventions brought in by the government have paved the path of democratic economic access. Quoting establishment of 6 unicorns companies in just 4 days, Thakur said startup companies are acquiring companies faster than the MNCs.
And I request you to pick one area, one thing, where you really want to bring change in your lifetime. What's the mantra? There are 4 A's. अब ये मत सोचना कि मेरा नाम A से शुरू होता है तो मंत्रा का नाम उससे जोड़ दिया.
In Manipur, Ganga Prasad today took over as the new governor of the state. The swearing-in ceremony was held at Raj Bhavan. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, who attended the program, in a series of tweets informed that he has apprised the new governor of important matters of the state. Earlier in the day, the Chief Minister welcomed Ganga Prasad on his arrival in Imphal. Still in Manipur, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today flagged off an Europe-bound consignment of black rice, Chakho, in Imphal. In tweets, the Chief Minister said the support extended by the centre has enabled Manipur farmers to export state products at a remunerative price. The people of Manipur thank Prime Minister Narendra Modi for his unwavering support to the farmers. Black rice from Manipur has already earned a geographical indicator GI tag. In news from Arunachal Pradesh, Chief Minister Pema Khandu today said the picturesque town of Tawang will soon have a toy train service. He said the state government today approved the toy train proposal at a meeting with NF Railway officials led by General Manager Anshul Gupta. In a tweet, Khandu informed that he advocated train services to southern states and rail connectivity to Pasighat. Khandu called for resumption of rail services from the state capital, which at the moment is stalled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. He pointed out that all other states have resumed rail services. It was decided at the meeting that except for the Doni Polo Express, the shuttles between Naharlagun and Guwahati, the other 2 train services, Shatabdi between Naharlagun, Guwahati and the AC Express between Naharlagun, Delhi will resume from September 1st next. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today had a very fruitful discussion with Union Tourism Minister Kishan Reddy in New Delhi on measures to accelerate the development of tourism infrastructure in the state. In a tweet, Sangma informed that he also met Union Minister of Law and Justice Kiran Rijiju and apprised him of the ongoing projects to strengthen the judiciary in Meghalaya. More than 52 crore 36 lakh vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Over 44 lakh 19,000 vaccine doses were administered to the eligible beneficiaries in the country during the last 24 hours. Union Health Ministry in a statement said the country has reported 41,195 new cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. The active cases constitute 1.21% of the total reported cases so far, which is the lowest since March 2020. A total of 39,069 patients also recovered from the infection during the last 24 hours, taking the total recoveries to more than 3 crore 12 lakh 60,000. The recovery rate currently stands at 97.45%, which is the highest ever recovery achieved by the country. In the COVID scenario in the northeast, Arunachal Pradesh reported a caseload of 2,488 active cases, followed by 48,054 discharged cases. The dead account for 251. Assam has 9,472 active cases, while the released cases stopped at 5,60,782. Tally for the dead is 5,434. Manipur records 6,857 active cases and 97,499 discharged cases. The death toll is 1,674. Saddled with 4,496 active cases, Meghalaya has a caseload of 64,596 cured cases. The death accounts for 1,195. In Mizoram, there are 11,989 active cases, even as 34,734 were discharged. 43 active cases, followed by 25,273 released cases. The death toll is 359. And finally, Tripura records 2,063 active cases, 77,964 discharged cases, while the dead numbered at 700. The second cricket test, the match at Lord's, India were 68 for no loss when reports last came in. Earlier, England won the toss and opted to field. India made one change. Ishant Sharma replaced the pacer Shardul Thakur, whereas England made 3 changes. Moeen Ali Hamid, an express speed star, would replace Lawrence Crawley and Broad. Meghalaya police has apprehended an accused in the improvised explosive device IED blast at Laimukra market in Shillong. The explosion took place on Tuesday afternoon, in which banned militant group Unitrap National Liberation Council (HNLC) took responsibility. The blast left 2 people injured. According to East Khasi Hills District Superintendent of Police Sylvester Nongthang, the person allegedly involved in the case has been arrested. And for more updates, viewers can also watch our bulletins and other programs on our YouTube channel, DD News Guwahati. And to end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses women's self-help groups, says government constantly working for women's prosperity. Centre accuses opposition of playing spoilsport, deplores opposition parties for disrupting parliament proceedings. Lovelina Borgohain reaches Assam to a hearty welcome. Chief Minister presents her with 1 crore rupees, offers her a job. Ganga Prasad takes over as new governor of Manipur. Chief Minister N. Biren apprises him of state socio-political scenario. And railways to introduce toy train service in Arunachal Pradesh. Other new projects on the cards. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.